Greetings, World of Warcraft adventurers! I'm Alexis, and welcome to another episode of Azeroth News. With this week's reset, players in Azeroth have a chance to put on their PvP boots and battle it out for the weekly quest, where they need to win 10 arena skirmishes in exchange for honor and conquest points. Players can get this week's Splintered Spark by venturing into Zaralek Caverns, as well as assist the Bronze Dragonflight in research under fire, fusion camps, and time rifts. But for those doing the PvP quest, they might as well take the weekly PvP quest since it awards the spark after obtaining 1,500 honor points from arena skirmishes. There's also the weekly PvP quest Proving Solo, where players need to complete 12 rounds of solo shuffle to get the Splintered Spark. This week everyone is staying busy in the new limited time event Pandaria Remix. The journey to level 70 has been completed by several players. What is there to do after reaching max level? Once a player reaches level 70, they will earn an achievement Time Runner and receive the Time Runner's Idol trinket that can be socketed with 3 gems. However, that still leaves an empty trinket slot, 2 ring slots, and 1 missing neck. The second trinket, Time Runner's Beacon, is awarded by earning the achievement Escalation, where players need to complete any 3 of 6 faction war quest lines. The 2 rings that players can get are the Time Runner's Ring, which is awarded when completing all Pandaria scenarios on heroic difficulty, and Time Runner's Seal, which is awarding when completing all Pandaria dungeons on heroic difficulty. Lastly, we have the Time Runner's Amulet Neck, which is awarded when completing all Pandaria raids on normal difficulty. Every piece of gear can be upgraded to maximum level, that is item level 556, by using bronze. At level 70, the gear items that drop from mobs and even raid bosses will be at item level 346, so upgrading is necessary if you want to get max level gear. Also, upgrading further than item level 346 requires players to upgrade every piece of gear before they can upgrade further. Since Pandaria Remix was launched, there have been a couple of bug fixes, nerfs, and tuning. One of the most talked about nerfs is the frog farm. Initially, players were farming frogs and even goats, which, if enough people are farming them, will start to hyperspawn, making them an easy target to farm bronze, gear, epic threads, and timeless coins. Frogs dropped a large amount of timeless coins, which could be exchanged to massively increase the amount of bronze earned from the farm. Blizzard has now nerfed these and will be looking into players that have greatly benefited from these farms. There has been no news if the rewards reaped by these players will be reversed or if any action will be taken against these players. Following these nerfs, however, players have started to notice that some sources of bronze have received buffs to compensate. One of the increases we have noticed so far is the yield of bronze rewarded from caches for completing achievements and daily quests from Infinite Bazaar's NPCs has been increased by 25%. Other bronze sources, such as from the Cache of Infinite Treasures or scrapping gear and gems, are still the same as they were before. In a post, Blizzard explained these hotfixes as well as other hotfixes which increased gear drop rates from world rares, rare elites and quests, a fix in the enemy power scaling, particularly in group content, as well as bonus experience being added to each boss in normal dungeons and scenarios. A positive hotfix, Blizzard has added the spools of Eternal Threads in Pandaria Remix with 4 types of spools giving different amounts of threads. These spools can be earned by defeating world bosses on a daily basis, doing the Infinite Bazaar daily quests, normal and heroic looking for group dungeons, random scenarios, and from each wing when doing looking for raid. There are also a number of one-time achievements that now give a spool of Eternal Thread in addition to the bronze caches. Unfortunately, it seems that the spools are not retroactively awarded to players who have already completed the achievements. Another remix tuning posted by Blizzard includes nerfing the health of scenarios by 20 to 25% based on the player's level, and reduce the health and damage of creatures in the Timeless Isles, Isle of Giants, and Isle of Thunder. Some more nerfs, Mogushan Vaults and Heart of Fear Trash now drop less threads and gems. A run that used to drop around 25 threads and gems per run now only drop about 3 of each. Blizzard has also announced that more level 70 changes are coming to Pandaria Remix, so subscribe to this channel to be sure you stay updated on any upcoming changes. A toy available in Pandaria Remix PTR testing did not make it to the live servers. The Mini Mana Bomb was a toy that could be acquired from the Fall of Theramore event in the Mists of Pandaria pre-patch. During PTR testing, it was sold to Horde characters for 50,000 bronze. However, players have been reporting that this item does not appear for sale on live servers. We're not sure if this is a bug, deliberate omission, or requires additional prerequisites to unlock, but we'll keep you posted if anything changes. Something else that players may not have noticed, prismatic gems in Pandaria Remix are not soulbound. This means that you can trade them with friends or send them to your alts to be used. Please note that you can't mail characters in Remix, so you will always need to send them via in-game trade. And in upcoming events, we have a micro holiday, Glowcap Festival. The Sporlings of Sporgar and Zungarmarsh will be holding their annual Mushroom Festival on May 27th. Help them keep the great Fshu alive as long as possible. And that's it for this week's news. Be sure to give this channel a subscribe to continue receiving updates. I'm Alexis for Azeroth News. Farewell, and may the sun guide your path.